us off here with the first one.
Okay, so Healthy Living, Happy Life was the book that I wrote after I wrote a chapter for a totally different book.
Really?
Yes, writing that chapter in the book, it's called Successful Body. It's this one down here.
Okay.
That made me realize that I had so much to say and
Really?
so much to share. And as I started writing the book, I realized there were 3 pillars of success.
Okay.
You know, we can only think of 3 things.
Yes.
Right? Even though there are a million things to do.
Yep.
But simply put, eat real food,
Okay.
make good decisions, and be accountable.
Okay.
And that's personal accountability,
Yeah.
not being accountable to the rest of the world.
Sure, but to you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the very first one, eat real food. I mean, it sounds so simple, but it's actually kind of difficult if you try to eat clean, you try to eat, so any pointers there?
So in this chapter, Eat Real Food, I actually do something that I think is a lot of fun. And this is a book that even kids can understand.
Okay.
A concept that kids can even understand. Because I talk about traffic light bites.
Okay.
And literally, red light foods, green light foods, yellow light foods.
Okay, I like it.
Just
Simple.
like a traffic stop. Like green light foods are your fruits and veggies, all of the healthy foods that we know
Okay.
that we should be eating more
Sure.
of. Yellow light foods are things that have more calories, maybe a little bit
Okay.
more saturated fat, that we can still eat on a regular basis,
Sure.
but need to be careful about.
Yeah.
And then of course red light foods are those things that we gotta be really careful about.
Okay, those are the once in a while.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so what I realized as time has been going on is
Yeah.
these concepts work for women
Yeah.
in general. Specifically now, they really work for women in menopause, perimenopause throughout.
Okay, and so you talked about how the book was originally written for like midlife, 45 to 65, and then now you're kind of even more focusing in on the menopause part of it.
Yes.
Okay, so the second part is make good decisions.
Make good decisions. And that could really be a lot of different things. But when we're talking about health and wellness and finding a healthy lifestyle
Yeah.
that works for you,
Yes.
each one of us is different. So we're looking for what's the kind of movement that makes sense for you, right? I'm a runner.
Yeah.
I love to run, but I'm not running half marathons anymore.
Sure.
You know, I just don't feel good when I do that.
Yeah.
So those are good decisions. But also, you know, am I getting the appropriate amount of sleep at night?
Okay, yes.
Am I
So important.
Exactly. Am I doing the right things when it comes to stress management? So these are all good decisions that we need to make for ourselves on a regular basis, especially as we're going through menopause.
Yes, and then that's going to bring us right into the be accountable, because I'm thinking so often when I am stressed out or have a lot to do in my day, I will skip my meditation. I will skip my yoga. And then, oh, big surprise, my day is very stressful.
Yep.
It's so silly. So how do we hold ourselves accountable for those things?
I love the idea of planning.
Okay.
I'm a planner. Planning your day a week out, a month out.
Okay.
So taking a look early in the month for the next month and seeing what are the big things that you have going on.
Sure.
So those are days that, yes, they're going to be a little bit more stressful. And you're right, you might not get your meditation in or a full meditation in, but can you get a minute in?
Okay.
So the accountability piece is really important, but we have to plan for it as well.
I was going to say the plan makes so much sense, that if we have that plan in place, then we're not just kind of flying by the seat of our pants, and then that's what happens is, oh, whoops, and I went through the drive-through too.
Exactly.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Denise. I love it when you come and we get to talk about all things women, midlife, and how we can really enjoy this time of life. We don't have to feel like, oh, this is that big bad word, menopause.
Right.
Yeah. So thank you very much for being here with us. How do people find you?
It's always a pleasure, my friend. So people can find me on my website. It's denisestegall.com. And any social media, I'm Healthy Living with Denise.
All right. Thank you so much. And we will be back with more Midwest Access.